Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Working with Preston. So about 2 years back, I made a video called Garage Tour, and I did a tour of my garage, and the other day I was just watching some of my old videos, and I saw how much the garage has been cleaned and how much it's progressed in the past 2 years. So I just wanted to make a follow-up video to that, and I'm going to give you guys a second garage tour video. And I'm going to show what different parts of the garage used to look like and what they look like now. So just a bunch of different before and afters and how much it's changed and progressed. So without further ado, let's do it. Alright everybody, as you can see, this is what this area looked like about 2 years ago before I did all this cleaning and rearranging and stuff. And as you can see, this is what it looks like now. So this is where I keep my lumber and materials. I have all my shelves and stuff. I got some short pieces, long pieces. I got a little bit of PVC pipe, ceiling tiles, and then I have all my garbage cans right here. But yeah, as you can see, it's definitely came a long way from what it used to be. Alrighty, so this over here is where my workbench actually used to be. Now you can see there's two big chest freezers in here. Just nice and open over here for all sorts of activities. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but over here I installed this pulley. This goes up, over, and then it comes down, and it's actually for hanging up deer and stuff. I've gotten 2 deer this season, so I'm doing pretty good. But yeah, so this is the new area. The workbench is not here anymore. I'll show you, this is what it used to look like right here. So as you can see, and the top of my workbench was really messy, and I'll show you what it looks like now in just a little bit. But yeah, it definitely looks a lot better than it used to. I like it a lot more. Alright, this is the back shelf area of the garage, the back wall. You can see how messy it is. The junk comes out all into the floor. It's just a mess. But as you can see, this is what it looks like now. So I have it all organized. It kind of looks messy from afar, but it really isn't. This is kind of like the outdoor section I've made it. So you can see I got chairs and stuff. I got all the tarps and the pop-up tents and whatnot, coolers and sleeping bags and life vests. And then I got like all the kayak and the bikes and the scooters and the skateboards and all sorts of like outdoor equipment. So yeah, definitely came a long ways from what it used to be. Yeah, definitely really has. Alright, so this is a little extension to the outdoors area. You can see we have all the bikes, we have this kayak, just some outdoor stuff. You see we have a punching bag, we have my shooting targets, clay pigeons, stuff like that. Just outdoor stuff. This is just like a little extension onto that. Yeah, I think it turned out really good, cleaned up real nice. Alright, so this area, you could see it was pretty messy before I cleaned it. And here's what it looks like now. You can see I hung up the shovels, I hung up my rakes up there, you can see. Just a lot neater and a lot easier to grab stuff like, oh, I need a shovel. Come over here, grab a shovel, and go. Compared to digging through a bunch of stuff just to get one thing that you need, you know what I mean? So, a lot easier to access stuff, like say I want my rake, just grab my rake, instead of digging behind a bunch of random stuff. So that's definitely a lot better than it used to be. And just a lot cleaner, and you can even walk through here now. You couldn't do this before, walk right through here. So yeah, definitely looks a lot better than it did, wouldn't you say? Alright, so this bay here is where the mowers used to be, but I actually put the tractor here instead. I realized how much smarter it was because in our garage we have 3 big garage doors. The first 2, the one on my mom's bay and this bay has an electric motor, so it pulls it all the way up and you can hit a button, it goes all the way back down. The third one is not electric, so you have to push it up by hand and pull a string to bring it down. I used to have the tractor in the manual bay, but I had to, since the roll bar on the tractor is very tall, I had to take a stick and push up the door. compared to the mowers, they don't even have to be open all the way to get the mowers out. So I put the tractor here so I wouldn't have to push it with the stick. It just holds it all the way up and the tractor goes in and out just fine. So I'll show you the mower bay next. Alright, so this is the mower bay. As you can see, we got the zero turn right here, the Husqvarna mowers over here. We have the Craftsman mower, don't really use that at all anymore. Right down here we have my 2 weed whackers and then a leaf blower. The snow blower is right here. Hose reel for the garden hose. The snowmobile's right back there. The go-kart is right here and it's not running right now. The clutch is messed up. Then over here is like the snow area on this wall. So we have like snow shovels are all hung up right here. The tube that goes on the snowmobile. Sleds and stuff are right here. But it definitely looks a lot better than it used to. You can walk through here really nice and easy. You can't really see it, but right behind the snow blower, I keep my gas cans right there. But yeah, a lot better than it used to be. It looks really good, I think. Yeah, so I'll show you guys my workbench area next. Alright, so this is like half of my work area. So I have my Husky toolbox right here. I have my batteries all charging right there. You can see I got some, whatchamacallits. What's it called? Can't even think of it. Got a dolly, got my broom, I use this all the time. I got a couple ladders right here. I got a little 4-foot step ladder, and then I got like an extendable ladder back here. Just some miscellaneous stuff kind of right here, not too big of a deal. Yeah, I'll show you the other half of my work area next. Alright, this is the other half of my work area. In this cabinet, I keep extension cords and some oil and stuff, just random stuff. In this bottom cabinet, I keep my air compressor in the bottom there, my air hoses, air tools, and just some other miscellaneous tools and stuff. I have a little stick welder right there. I haven't really ever used it. But I have the shelf for all my oil and such, so I have like oil and Stabil and starting fluid, spray paint, woodworking stuff. I don't know if you can see it, but over on the edge, you probably can't. I have my blowtorch and stuff. They have a little organizer. You see the Regal arm saws right here, not on the other side of the garage like it was before. I have my chop saw, and then just some miscellaneous tools underneath here. You can see just some old power tools like my old Ryobi circular saw and my old Ryobi drill. So yeah, those are just in there. I don't use them as much as I use my new ones I got a couple years ago. But sometimes they come in handy. But yeah, this is my workbench. You can see it's a lot cleaner. Not a lot less clutter. You can put stuff on here and work without having to move a bunch of stuff. So I think it turned out pretty good over here. I moved the workbench from, it was over there before, and this is right underneath the loft. And I moved it over here, and I like it a lot better over here. I think it looks a lot better. But yeah, I think it turned out great over here. So I'll show you guys underneath the lean-to next. Alright, so as you can see, I've done a lot of cleaning back here. This is like outdoor stuff, so like outdoor decorations and whatnot. This old bench I fixed up, it's for one of my mom's chiropractic offices. Just some old bikes and stuff that we have, don't really ride them too much. Then just some more miscellaneous stuff, but it's arranged nicer. This is where the dog fence used to be. This was all grown up in weeds and a bunch of crap. Easy. But yeah, it looks a lot better than it used to. You can see I took an old shelf from in the garage and put it out back here, just put miscellaneous items on it. I keep a couple spare yard tools and stuff back here as well. But yeah, it really looks better back here than it used to. keep all our firewood just off here to the right side. Can't really see it, but it looks a lot better here than it used to 2 years ago. A lot of junk, a lot of random garbage, threw away a lot of stuff. Kept a bunch of stuff, fixed up a bunch of things. Just made the garage more usable, more functionable. A lot easier to work in there. There's a lot more room to do things. Out back here really looks a lot better because right behind the camera there's our pool deck, and when you're sitting on the pool deck you kind of see back here, and it just looked really bad whenever you used to look back here from the pool deck. But now I'm a lot more happy with the way it looks. It's not going to look perfect, it's not going to look amazing because it's a storage area, it's for storing things. So I mean, it's not going to be the prettiest thing in the world, but if I can do a little bit over a long time and make it just look a lot better than it used to look and improve things, then I will gladly do that because I think it paid off big time. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Working with Preston. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you soon.